Jethro, the father-in-law. Jethro, the father-in-law. Hopefully these cards are not being too loud because my camera is sitting on the same table that I'm shuffling these cards. Well, hopefully it's not too loud in your ear. I try to not be there was too many angel messages trying to come out. Here is one. Let me take this one. It's sticking up. It says, you're calling. You're calling. There is no doubt that Moses had a calling. He had a calling. And his father-in-law acknowledged it. He was impressed. Jethro was impressed with what God had Moses doing for the children of Israel. He was impressed. It says, your life's purpose is like an awakening to put your gifts and talents to good use and enjoy the journey of life. See, Moses needed to learn how to balance his gifts and talents and also enjoy life. Moses, you can't work day and night. God and these children of Israel got you working day and night. Like Michael Jackson's song, got me working day and night. You got to balance it out. You still got a wife and 2 sons here that need you, Moses. They need you. By top of the deck, angel message, take charge. Take charge. Take charge. That's what Jethro did. He took charge. He brought Moses and those boys. Zipporah, Moses' wife, Zipporah, and those boys brought them to Moses. Moses probably kept sending them back. Like, I ain't got time for her and these kids. I'm doing God's important work. You know what I'm saying? Leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. Jethro was holding Moses accountable. Bottom of the deck. Ooh-wee. Time out. Time out for the bullshit. You know, the okie doke. Keep on sending your wife back to me. Jethro was probably getting old. He getting old. And again, he was doing the same thing Moses was doing. He was a priest among the Midianites. And it says, take time for a much needed break and relax. Come on, Moses. Take a break from all this, whatever you're doing out here in this wilderness. Whatever you're doing out here, you need to take a break and focus on, well, in this case, get some help and focus on your wife and 2 boys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some not oracle at the moment, but some tarot cards on this. Ain't that deep? Oh, here go one here. I ain't even shuffled, but it came up. Shuffle a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's too many. So we got the starter one. A lot of, look at all these cards trying to come out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's so interesting. See, this one really jumped up. It seemed like the same old cards come out. Never nothing new, you know? I don't usually keep shuffling. I usually take, okay, this is it. These, it's, okay, here we go. Let me just set them to the side. The very first one that popped up was the Empress card. The Empress card. Okay, the Empress. So this is Zipporah speaking. Okay. She wants to step up. She needs Moses to step up. It was Zipporah. She wanted Moses to focus on her. She's look, through her dad, it's time to step up. It's time to pay Zipporah attention. Zipporah is the mother of your children, Moses. And you need to cleave to her. Let me read up on the Empress real quick. Just real quick. The Empress. Fruitfulness, initiative, action, length of days. It's time to, in Moses' case, he needed to acknowledge and pay her attention. Okay. Her dad had been carrying the weight, and it was time for Moses. And then the worry card came out, Jethro, Zipporah, and the boys. They were all concerned about Moses. They were concerned. They know Moses needed to get some help because it says, get help right there. Get some help. Maybe Moses was feeling a little ashamed and hopeless and, about not being with his wife and kids. But he just had so much on him. And he knew the best thing for them while he was caught up in the wilderness with God's responsibility, with his calling, with his calling, just to let her go be with her dad. Just send her off with, her dad. And remember, she had a bunch of sisters. So, it's probably best if y'all go be with them, because I'm caught up in the wilderness with this calling. I'm caught up. But it was not easy. It was very worrisome for Moses, Zipporah, the boys, and Jethro too. They all went through it, this calling. I know the calling on my life to be this spiritual person that I'm becoming, it's probably very worrisome and burdensome to my family, to the point where, they just don't understand. They don't understand. Just like Moses. They don't, Moses, I see what you're doing and it's great, but, here go your wife and kids. I got to go. That's his father-in-law. So we got the Ace of Swords has come out. The Ace of Swords. Okay. My lighting is horrible. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, Nine of Cups. So this is what I get out of this. Everybody's concerned and know that something needs to happen. The Empress, Zipporah, tired of waiting. Tired of being neglected. She wants to stand in her power. Time to fix this. Moses needed to get some help so that he can, balance his life out. Switch all this worrying. Switch from this Nine of Swords energy to the Nine of Cups energy. Okay? This is what Jethro came to help Moses do. Help him balance out his calling and his what, calling, and on this calling card, remember this card came out, the angel message. You're calling to balance out his gifts and talents with his journey of family life. Yeah. So Moses needed to go from being all burdened down to taking care of his family. And so his father-in-law came with some Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords energy to help him cut out the BS, cut out the bullshit, get you some help. There are some men among you that are capable of helping you judge and manage these people. Moses, stop acting slow, you know. And after he set Moses up, it explained to Moses, you know, then Jethro left. Jethro. He left and went back and left Zipporah and the boys with Moses. He left them. Okay, now that we got this shit together, I'm gone. Take care of your own wife and kids. It really don't get no simpler than that. This message is over. So, let's see we're at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, 10 of Cups. See, I can't make this up. 10 of Cups, yes. I'm out of here. Get your wife and your kids. You know? So again, it's not that Moses was being a deadbeat dad, per se. He just didn't have his priorities straight. That was the bottom of the deck. Let's go with the top of the deck. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. No cause, spy, rebel, look into it. Yeah. So, yeah, it was, you know, Jethro came quick, set the record straight, and he did. He had a strong message for Moses. He helped him cut out that bullshit right here. Between the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, Jethro came in with a quick message, helped Moses cut out the bullshit, get things in order, and he did. He did. So that's it as far as tarot go, because y'all know I don't pull a whole bunch of cards, no way. I don't sit here and just be pulling a bunch of tarot cards. That was the tarot really just backed up what I had just read in the Bible. Backed it up, summed it up real quick. The angel messages was right on point. You know, Moses had a calling, but he had to, you know, balance out his calling with his family. And, you know, his Jethro, his dad, came in, took charge, just like the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Swords and Ace of Swords. He came in quick, took charge. See, took charge. Came in with the sword. Get you some help. Delegate that work with some capable brothers. He came in, took charge. Come on, boo. You know, I'm a priest too now. Time out again for the BS. Let's get things in order. Jethro helped Moses get things in order. So that's it for that. You know, that's it. I really don't have much more to say. Then, you know, it's time for all of us, divine masculines, divine feminines. Because again, Zipporah was like, hey, it's time. It is time. And that's where I'm at in my life. It's time to focus on me. I need a Moses, a man of authority, a man like Jethro, a man of authority, a priest, a leader, a preacher, a pastor, or whoever. Those are the kind of men I attract. I attract strong leadership type men. But I'm at the point in my life I didn't labor